In this video, I'll show you how to fix a remote control that has this battery compartment getting a bit loose and actually falling out. And this happened here because the catch for the battery compartment is broken. This part here is supposed to have a bit of a tab here that will catch onto the remote control, and you should always use rechargeable batteries. So these are IKEA Lada rechargeable batteries, so the remote control just falls out like this, but that's not a problem. Could actually stay sometimes, but no need. You need a pocket knife. To fix this, I could use a piece of scotch tape, transparent scotch tape. This one is really convenient because you don't even see it, and it's very thin. I can also use a bit of duct tape. This one is not as thin as the other one, but still works. And my favorite here, I can use gaffer tape. I always find an excuse to use this one. The most expensive of these tapes, but it's also not going to leave glue residue, and it's going to be easier to remove it from the remote control than the other ones. The duct tape will leave a lot of glue residue there, and this one is going to be very precise. I will use the Victorinox Explorer to cut a piece of... Where is the scissors? Okay, I will use this Victorinox Explorer to cut a small piece of the duct tape, actually the gaffer tape. So I will cut a bit of a small piece of the gaffer tape from here. It really doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. So something like this, and I'll cut it right now. Okay. It doesn't have to be straight. You can also tear the gaffer tape, but I prefer to cut it so the edge is really smooth here. If you tear it, it will work, but it will have small strands of textile material because it's textile fabric. So I put it, close it. Also, don't forget, clean the scissors on your Victorinox Swiss Army knife and keep it for the next time. This is the Explorer because it has this magnifier glass to see closer. So that was pretty nice. Okay. You could actually clean up this glue residue with your finger just like that by removing this area like that. When you squeeze with your finger in one way, it will actually gather all this glue in one place, like that here. Then you can use a piece of plastic to collect it, everything from the remote. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect here. You can always wipe it. Okay. The better you clean the glue residue, the more effective the new tape will be. So that's why I try to clean it really well. But it doesn't really have to be perfect. And now I just have to see that the width of this is actually less here. So I'll put it here. And I'll use the scissors again to trim. I'll use the scissors again to trim this last part from here. Okay, so I'll use this part here. I'll remove it from there. This piece, I'll put it on the tape because I might use it for something else later. No need to throw it away. So now I have the remote. Now I have the clean remote with the batteries and the gaffer tape, and all I have to do is place the remote, place the tape on top of the remote, and now it's locked in. Press it all the way, make sure it's pressed in really well, and this is the nice thing about the gaffer tape, that you can always use more, and when you want to remove it, it's easier to remove than the other ones. You just do it like this. Put it back, close the tape, and keep it like that. If you only have scotch tape, it's actually also very easy to use the scotch tape. You can use, just if you keep it like this, remove that last part, cut a piece of the scotch tape and put it there. I just put it on top of the gaffer tape here because it doesn't really matter for me, but you could actually use only the scotch tape. I'll show you now. So removing the scotch tape, removing the gaffer's tape, and I put the scotch tape back. And actually the scotch tape is better because you don't feel anything. It's much thinner. And if you have to remove it, there might be a corner like this where it's going to be, you might have to replace the scotch tape, but scotch tape is very cheap. And I think actually scotch tape is a better solution for this because you don't feel the remote there. Maybe I'll cut a fresh piece here just to show you. Yeah, so this is the, find the corner. Find the scissors. So we have this one. I remove the old tape. Place the new tape. Yeah, this is much more clean. There is no corner there. Okay, clean the scissors. Clean the scissors for next time. Scotch tape is really the best option here, only because it's very thin. The glue residue doesn't really matter. You can always clean up the glue residue, but the feeling of the tape against your finger when you use the remote might be really something you don't want. So this is it. This is the Xiaomi Mi Box 4S, the Xiaomi TV box, and it's been pretty used. Thanks for watching.